I'm Richard, and I like pretty things. I have hundreds of lamps, 100 sheet sets. I have laptop bags, canvas bags, leather bags, jewelry, pottery, silver settings, nice high quality clothing. I do have so much stuff that there are no paths left in my house.
I'm Andrew, and I'm Richard's brother. Richard has always closed himself away from the family. He would never allow any of us in his house. We have been working with him for years to try to help him, and he just would never receive help from us. His house has been condemned right now. It happened over a year ago. He lives in a homeless shelter.
I do have my own room, but it is just a small 6x8 room with only a single bed in it. I did bring a lot of things from my house to make it comfortable.
I'm Therese, and Richard is my brother. At the shelter, he was starting to bring tons and tons of stuff into his room. They have weekly inspections, and he could stay there as long as he passes these inspections. These are people that are trying to help him, and you have to follow rules.
If you can believe such a thing would happen, I have been evicted from the shelter, not for drugs or alcohol or fighting, but because I have brought things in to make my room nice.
None of us ever thought that he would come this far down, evicted from a homeless shelter.
Good morning, everyone. It's so happy to have you all here. I'm so happy to see family members here to support Rich.
I'm Standalyn Robertson, and I'm a certified professional organizer.
So we're here for you today because if we don't get this cleaned up, you're out on the street and you have nowhere else to go. Is that correct?
I am considered homeless. The house is condemned.
Okay.
The challenge for this job will be to be able to get in there, clear the place out, make sure that he's able to get his basic utilities turned back on, to keep him focused on what the big goal is.
The morning plan is to clear the basement. No questions asked, you want it all out.
Yes.
Is everyone ready? Good.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's get this done. So this is a keep?
That's a
How many
keep.
fans do you have?
A lot, but they all do work.
I think you should donate them.
No, the shirts stay. I want the stainless steel racks, though.
Okay, how many? One?
All of them. I want all the clocks and lamps.
He wants all of the clocks and lamps. We can't.
Rich, you can't. These clocks are wrecked.
They're not wrecked.
They are wrecked. Look at them. They don't even stand up straight. They're wrecked. They're junk.
I have to wait. It's that simple. Things that are new that I have not used,
That's
I want.
practically your entire house then, because almost everything in that house has got price tags on it.
I am getting panicky. And that stays.
That stays,
Yeah.
even though it's really falling apart.
It's not falling apart. This is my stuff. I decide.
I'm Dr. Melva Green, a board-certified psychiatrist specializing in obsessive-compulsive disorders and hoarding behavior.
My suspicion is Rich has identified with a lot of these things. So if our throwing it away, he's feeling thrown away.
So it's broken now.
It stays.
All right, Richard, don't you get going with me.
Richard seems to have forgotten that he's going to be homeless if we don't get this house cleared out. You made a commitment that you would let us help you.
Yeah.
You came up with the basement. You said, the basement
first.
you guys knock it out. I know my situation. What happened?
I've never had any other human in my house. This is really, it's not an invasion because I invited it, but I do feel invaded, and it's making me jumpy. I'm getting really jumpy.
Rich has mastered not letting anyone into his feelings. He's mastered shutting down. These are the feelings that you've been trying to avoid.
I know.
He has not really come to terms with his identity overall and has overly identified with a lot of his stuff.
What was the decision on these two things?
I can return that.
No, they won't if it's closed out stuff and they can't put it back on the shelf and sell it.
They can't put it back on the shelf.
They won't.
Believe me,
No.
all of the customer service people love me.
Well,
love
it
me.
doesn't look like you've been taking anything back. I think way deep down he understands the goal here. Until he lets us make more of the small decisions for him, it's frustrating.
It can be returned.
It's torn. They won't take it
Yes,
back,
they
Rich.
will. They go back. Anything that can return is going to be returned.
Then why didn't you in the last 8 months when you've been doing nothing? Answer that for us.
I'm really impressed with Rich's siblings. They're showing him how they feel. They're expressing themselves. It's even difficult for Rich to handle all of it. He's had in his mind that they're ashamed of him, they don't care about him, and that's not true.
I want you to stop blocking us out. I want you to stop blocking us out. You are. We're asking you questions and you're turning away.
I can't think right now.
It's
No,
because
you're
you
not.
won't let yourself go. Let yourself go. Will you please trust us?
Yeah.
You're not trusting us. I need you to open up to us. You keep telling everybody that we don't listen to you. We don't relate to you. You need to start telling us what is going on, because it's not about this stuff. It's not about this stuff.
I did just come out to my brother and sister, and I didn't think I would be able to do that.
Richard's actually talking to us now. He's letting us into his life now.
I think it's great that Rich has used this as an opportunity to be honest.
I ended up exposing myself way more than I ever thought that I would be capable of doing.
Rich has to really see that he's worthy, that he can be well, that he can have the life that he's imagined, so he doesn't get right back into the same patterns of hoarding behavior.
Richard is part of the family, and we'll make sure he stays part of our family.
Then we're there for him. That's what we do. We're family, and we're going to help him as best we can.
I consider this whole event as a life-giving rejuvenation, and I'm going to try to rise out of the flames like a phoenix.
My name is Alvin, and I lived with my mother in this house for 16 years. My mom didn't like it. I was getting too much stuff in there, and it was getting crowded and whatever. And my mom told me to clean it up, and I didn't do it.
My name is Mazel, and I am Alvin's mother. Alvin is a good person, but he likes to have a lot of things.
I'm Michelle. Alvin is my older brother. My mom called my sister, hollering, saying she fell and broke her hip in that home. We went over to the house and pretty much kicked in the door. All I can say is, oh my God. My sister called the paramedics and helped her to get up off the floor. The paramedics said that it was dangerous for her to be in there. My mom, when she was at my home, she told me, she sat there and cried. And she says, I would love to have my house to where my grandkids and great-grandkids could come and enjoy.
I love being at home.
I've told him, like it or not, we're gonna get my mom's home cleaned. You can either participate or we can do another way. We'll call law enforcement and have them arrested and held until we get done.
My mom doesn't want to move, and I don't want to move, and I don't have anywhere else to go.
So before we go in and talk to Alvin, I just wanted to give you an update on what happened last night when I was here with him.
I'm Dr. Melva Green. I'm a board-certified psychiatrist specializing in anxiety disorders and hoarding behaviors.
My name's Corey Chalmers. I'm an extreme cleaner specializing in biohazard and hoarding. You know, I was just kind of witnessing how he lived. You know, he's adapted and he's living this, you know, atrocious lifestyle, basically.
Given that Corey was with Alvin, he's got some other information that may be very, very helpful. What do you think I should focus on, like, now that you've spent time with him?
I think this is really going to upset him. I really do. What I am expecting is a lot of drama amongst the family, from what I hear. I think if his family shows up, it's going to be fireworks. So you're going to have a lot of issues.
Just, how would you feel, honest to God truth, if you put yourself in our place? My grandkids and my niece and nephew can't even come over here and visit my mother. They can't come. That's because of him.
One of Alvin's oldest sisters is here, and she's actually the one that he's got the most tumultuous relationship with.
I've been knowing him all my life, and he's stubborn, and he's mean, and he's hateful. I don't think nothing y'all gonna do is gonna help him. He's not gonna let y'all help him. And I hate him.
I'm completely concerned that this whole thing's gonna get shut down.
This coming in my life and all of that is getting a little too much.
So we can get started?
No, I just want to go in there and pack up stuff.
No, Alvin, you are gonna make an excuse every step of the way.
I'm doing nothing. All I want is a little time to get my stuff.
No, there's no time.
Yeah, well, I do.
There's no time.
With all this crap going on.
We gotta get started, Alvin. You know, when I was here last night with Alvin, spending time with him, he was so uptight, so nervous, so anxious, that this is exactly the fear that I had. You know, this is gonna get shut down. He's gonna be too much of a mess to go through with this. This whole thing's a nightmare. Where are you going, Alvin?
You said shut the door.
Well. Wow, we're done. Sounds like.
Taking stuff they ain't supposed to take.
Pretty much have shut down this whole thing, but we probably need to talk to him and see what the real issues are. I can't imagine quitting on him right now, you know. Him and the mother are facing a huge problem here. I mean, they cannot live in this house.
Alvin, we're not trying to talk you out of anything.
I understand that, but I don't want to throw away nothing without being sure.
We understand that.
I just don't want to get rid of stuff and then spend 15 years thinking, I wish I hadn't done it, I shouldn't have done it. I don't want no regrets. I don't want to be sitting up here in no fine, nice house and feeling bad every day and night because I threw away stuff I want. But yeah, I guess we could try to clean it out over there and whatever, and so for a few more boxes.
Okay, all right.
At this point, we've negotiated with Alvin to at least get us in there and get some cleanup done. We're just gonna take the junk guys and myself and do as much progress as we can in that basement and garage. Hopefully that'll show them that we can really make a lot of progress and they'll let us back in the entire house.
My sense was that he's never been evaluated, he's never been diagnosed.
Never been to a doctor all his life.
And you all are looking at him and you've got expectations that he should be saying, thinking, and doing things in a particular way. But Kim, I'm here to tell you, he's wired differently.
But tell me how a person could be so smart on certain things and just things that a child understands. He's lost.
That's the disorder. That's what I'm talking about. I can't diagnose him because I haven't done any psychological testing. But this is what I'm saying. He has the feel of someone who is on the autistic spectrum.
You know, what an opportunity for you all to finally have a light bulb to come on to realize that your eldest brother is not a bad person. He's not able to do what you're expecting him to do.
Everything down here can go. I ain't upset about it. I mean, it's whatever. It's going, it's going. I'm not gonna have no heart attack. I ain't.
We're working with Alvin, he's doing great. He's a little worried about some items getting thrown away or lost, but other than that, I couldn't be happier. What a transition from yesterday, from the chaos we had, to him being completely motivated and ready to go.
Well, I'm not gonna regret it. I'm not gonna have bad thoughts about it. I'm gonna let it go.
Initially, I was a bit torn about the makeover of Alvin's house. That's no longer the concern for me. Alvin is clear that there are major issues that need to be repaired in the house. So it being beautiful and him getting encouragement behind all of his hard work, I think has gone a long way.
Right now, we're down to the wire. His mom's coming, the family's coming to see this reveal. Cleaners are still in there. We're trying to get this done. There's a lot to do, but I think we can do it.
Wow.
Come on in.
Check it out.
Oh my goodness.
Come on.
Oh, this is really like a miracle.
Seeing the visual is motivating for Alvin, but I think probably what's had the greatest impact is witnessing just what impact it's had on his mother.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Knowing that's what my mama wanted and she's happy, that's all I'm worried about. We got more to do, but it can be done. It's all for you.
Oh, it's wonderful. I think this will do it
Yeah.
for a while.
This is a huge job. We ended up removing 9 trucks for a total of about 18,000 pounds out of Alvin's house. The family pulled through, and at the end of it all, we gave him something to start from.
Now this is nice and big enough to get in here, take a shower, take a bath.
I really do think that Alvin's family is going to follow through, that they're going to be able to work together in a way now that they weren't able to work together before.
I never thought I'd live to see this day.
I'm proud of you, Alvin.
I'm Barbara, and I'm totally disorganized. I have almost 1,000 books. I have clothes, I have shoes, I've got lots of dishes, lots of cans of vegetables, and lots of cans of fruit, and lots of cans of beans.
I'm Rebecca, and Barbara is my mother. My mom, she spends a lot of money at the thrift stores, but when that money is gone and she doesn't have money at that point, she goes to the garbage and she collects stuff out of garbage.
It's incredible how easy it is to accumulate stuff.
She doesn't see that there's anything wrong with what she's doing. And that's, I think, the hardest part for us, because we know that there's something wrong.
I'm Jerry, and Barbara is my older sister. I just can't believe the conditions that she lives in. I would feel like I'm in Abu Ghraib prison if I was in conditions like that.
I've closed myself off from the real world. I really have. I've been living in my own little funny world.
She can't take a shower in her home. She can't sleep in her own bed. She can't cook in her own kitchen.
If I don't accept help right now, Jerry said the authorities will come and I may be put away, and I don't want that to happen.
It is just a crying shame that it would actually have to come to that. But we're afraid for her own safety and well-being.
Morning, everybody.
Morning.
My name is Matt Paxton. I'm an extreme cleaning specialist. Who is tired of this mess? Raise your hand. Okay. Are you tired of this mess? Your hand should be raised too. I know you are. The reality is that if we don't get this house cleaned, the family is going to call the authorities. They are done. They have done all that they can do, and they are emotionally and physically fed up. You need to be present and responsible. Are you guys ready to roll?
Yeah,
we are. Let's do this.
Oh, God. I want to look through this, and I'll probably throw it all away, but I really would like to look...
So look through it now, since we're going on.
I can't do it that fast. I'm not a fast reader.
Mom, please, don't dig through it no more. Look how nasty it is and dirty it is. Mom.
What is that?
They're buttons.
Well, I need my buttons. You're
I'm pulling it out and
No, you're not.
He said he's setting it down here.
No, I don't need that
No,
piece
listen,
of trash
Mom,
on the top.
will you listen to me for a minute?
putting it down
You
first to
obviously
look at it.
didn't hear what I just told you. I said I'm gonna pull it out and set it back here so you and Rebecca can pick
I don't
through
want
it.
to bend.
You don't want it? Here, I'll put it over here.
I wanted to clean that off.
We will.
I want to do it right now.
I think my mom has to have her emotions, or she's not going to fully get as much as she can out of this. Can we pull
I feel like I'm being ambushed.
All
pulling the garbage can
I'm gonna back
over.
off, Mom.
I'm wiping
gonna
everything
back
off the
I
table.
want to do it.
Okay.
Fine, you don't need to touch it.
Okay.
Just shut up.
Okay. She has to realize what's going on, and she has to feel it, or she's not going to change. You're getting overwhelmed? Tell Harry to stop. Tell us to slow down.
I'm not overwhelmed. I'm disgusted.
Okay, what are you disgusted with? Tell me about it.
Don't you want to clean it up so you don't have to be disgusted anymore?
Yeah, but your tone of voice is letting me know that I belong in a nursing home.
No, but that's what I'm fighting against, Mom. I don't want to put you in a nursing home.
I asked for help, and nobody had time because you were too busy.
We kept trying, and
Stop.
every time we would come down to
Barbara.
actually doing it, you'd fight it.
We've tried to help.
And you
know we've
fight
tried to
us.
help.
Whenever we start to help you, this is what happens. You fight
you're
us
starting
and you
to
walk
fight us
away.
again.
I wasn't,
I'm ungrateful.
I wasn't.
No, you're
No,
not
I wasn't
ungrateful. Quit
throwing
beating
this away,
yourself
Mom.
down,
I was
Mom.
donating it.
I'm Dr. Scott Hannon, and I specialize in cognitive behavioral therapy for compulsive hoarding. Barbara needs to see that her family can support her and push her at the same time, because that's when she'll keep herself from getting back to this place.
I think that you let
Mom,
an
you're
idiot be
calm.
an idiot too long.
You're
Mom,
not
you
an
need to
idiot,
calm down.
and you've never been
Please
an idiot.
calm down.
The only person who ever has called you an idiot is you.
That's all you do is put yourself down, and you wonder why you feel so bad.
I feel dead.
Okay, well, we're trying to bring you back to life.
Barbara's dealing with the emotions. She's talking to her family. She's even getting upset with her family. The more she stays with and listens to her, the better they're going to be able to work together in the future.
All right, let's go back in there and we'll go slower, I promise,
Please,
all right?
please.
Okay. That's disgustingly dirty and it's missing eyes.
You have to let her make the decision, Harry. He shot. Good job. That was a good decision.
Is there any way you'd let me trash those books since they're all covered in rat feces? You can't donate them. What do you think?
It's time. Goodbye.
Whoa, really? Whoa, time out. Really?
I want my family. I don't need these damn books.
Okay, good
She's
job.
letting me toss all these.
Awesome.
She's letting me toss all of these books right here, this whole rack.
That's awesome. Good job, Mom. Look at this clothing, Mom. Look at this. It's all ripped up.
No, that's rat infested.
That's the garbage.
Do you want to donate this?
This will be donate.
Trashing it. Good job. Yay! Woo! That was awesome.
We're seeing a lot of improvement from everybody. This family is learning that they can have a fight and actually still love each other and everything's okay. I do this every week, and I rarely have a family that works this well together.
I feel sorry for you.
I'm dead serious.
I'm just
I don't hear that very often.
You're communicating, period. I just appreciate that you're communicating, okay? Yeah. This is a great example of a family coming together, putting their problems to the side, and working as a real family. We took a lot of trash out of there. Almost 8 trucks, about 10 tons. Believe it or not, removing all the stuff actually made the house more dangerous.
Oh, Mom, watch your step. Oh, God, Mom, watch your step.
It's rotted. It's good and rotted.
It's starting to look now, since we're getting down to the floors and stuff, it's starting to look like the trailer's in a lot worse shape than I originally thought it was.
The floor joints are still good, but all the flooring is gone. This house is completely destroyed.
We might end up having to just replace the trailer itself, but before we do that, I want to be able to know that my mom knows where she made her mistakes, and she'll be more cautious about getting the house cluttered like this again.
This is a family that has realized hoarding is not a one-person deal, and now the family is committed to working together and solving this problem.
And I think if I can get her out of the house and spend more time with her and show her that we are there, that we love her regardless, that maybe she'll keep the house clean.
Mom, come on.
Barbara's got a family to work with her. She's also going to need other professional support to keep her moving forward. She's always dealt with emotions by avoiding. She's got to learn a whole new way, and that's going to take time.
I feel like I made a big change that's been a long time in the making. I didn't want to deal with reality, the real hurt, and this has helped me face it. I'm not alone anymore. I have my family. I got a better future to look forward to, and it's a good feeling.